Queer Minds in Phandalin. This is the first episode of a new D&D campaign that I wrote. We have this wonderful new party here, and this is a mutual aid effort looking to raise money for trans housing, particularly trans youth in need. And it's if you want to donate, the link is in the Twitch channel, and also it should be there should be a link on my TikTok if you're watching on TikTok. And yeah, this is a campaign that's going to be taking place in the Forgotten Realms for those of you that are familiar with D&D, although I do put in my own lore for the Forgotten Realms, so if you know a whole bunch of the stories behind it, you might want to toss a lot of that out. I kind of pick and choose from it, but for the most part, I just wanted a map because my neurodivergent mind just goes a little bit too wild with maps sometimes. So I just took this world and put the campaign into it, and this begins as a rewrite of Lost Mines of Phandalin for Lost Mines of Phandelver for those of y'all familiar with that. But once again, like I just took some of the NPCs and I tried to rewrite it as much as possible, and I make my own maps and use maps for that. And I am Ben, Ben being Ben on all my social media platforms, and I want to go ahead and hand it off for players to introduce themselves. Yeah, introduce, I guess, yourself, the character that you're going to be playing, and just whatever background you think that people would know at this point. Um, Anders, you want to go ahead and get it started off? Oh
Hello,
yeah, we'll
everybody.
do Vantis one more time.
My name is Anders. I am non-binary trans. I use he/they pronouns, and I am playing Vantis, the half-elf druid.
Very good, very good, very good.
Hey
And
everyone. Hey everyone, my name is Paris. I am trans. I use he/him pronouns, and I am playing Lolier, the half-elf rogue.
heck yes, heck yes. And how about yours?
Hi everybody, I'm Urus. I use she/they pronouns, and I am a trans femme person who's also non-binary.
Alright, and uh, uh, next up, Tessa.
Okay, first things first. Ow! Okay, that was a terrible idea. My name is Tessa. I go by she and they pronouns, and I'm currently playing the masked character named Dissa. I am a sorcerer using int. It is slight homebrew. Sorry.
Oh wait, did I forget to mention my character? I'm so sorry. So my character name is also Urus. I believe they are either rogue or ranger, and yeah, this is my first time playing D&D 5.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Got some new people.
And then yeah,
Um,
Opal.
yes, hi. My name is Opal. I'm a trans femme lesbian communist.
Heck yes, perfect for this campaign.
You like
So,
that?
I'm sorry, you're trans and communist?
oh
Never heard of that
wow,
combo.
I have stripy socks. Nobody's ever. I'm so original. I have a skirt. It goes spin. No, okay. Um, I will be playing Ophelia Browse. She is a fire genasi monk.
Heck yes, heck yes.
Oh, by
And
the way, this is
yes.
basically my first time ever playing D&D, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh,
Oh,
this is gonna
it's
be
gonna be great.
good.
I'm
And,
very good at shooting things with bows and arrows.
we can make that work here.
Yes.
And so I'm also a trans femme myself. I use she/they pronouns. And yeah, welcome to Queer Minds in Phandalin. After a bit of technical difficulty, we're up and going finally. So, this campaign starts off here in the city of Neverwinter on the west coast of the Sword Coast, which is in the north of Faerun. And in my world, this region has been recently colonized by a group, by groups of humans and dwarfs primarily that signed a deal called the the Montreux Doctrine, and they essentially agreed, that the dwarves would go to war in the caves and the mountains, and the humans would go to war in the fields and the streams, and they would colonize it from the orcs and the goblins to reclaim the north. And now that it's been after a century of war and a bit of time, the region has been pacified, and they're looking to bring in new people to the region to try and resettle it. And the main thing to bring people into the region for resettlement is something called Einar's Promise, which Lord Einar Neverember is currently the Lord of Neverwinter, and he put out a promise that all of those who come to Neverwinter seeking to build a new life can do so and find the means to try to build on their own, to try to homestead and strike out on a new life. Um, Kind of the idea of like a manifest your own destiny will give you the tools type of promise. But some people are seeing fruition from this promise, and not everybody though. And
Operations.
so I guess the players they're in the city of Neverwinter, and not alone. The city is full of those searching for a new life. Um, the characters consider themselves fortunate to have secured a job and prospects of homesteading in a small town called Phandalin. The Lord's Alliance has posted hirings around town looking for adventurers to escort supplies to the small town called Phandalin. Phandalin, this small village, is about a half day's ride from the Tribor Trail, about a day and a half from Neverwinter, and has been showing quite a bit of promise. Local prospectors say the land is fertile and the mountains rife with riches. Things seem to be on the upswing until the local supply center, insured by the Lord's Alliance, was set ablaze. Furthermore, the local Alliance representative, Iarno Albrecht, has gone missing. Fear in the town is rampant. Some suspect a local group of ruffians called the Rowdy Boys, while others claim it to be an orc raid. A dispatch was sent for support from the Lord's Alliance, and support they shall receive. The Alliance is sending 2 carts with supplies to Phandalin, plus adventurers to protect the supplies from whatever threat that disposed of them before. The Alliance is offering 100 gold for this per wagon to be brought down, with 5 gold per day to adventurers who defend the supplies within the town. The possibility of acquiring fine land for homesteading is alluded to. The primary contact for this job is Sildar Halwinter, a veteran of the Orc Wars and representative of the Lord's Alliance. Gundren Rockseeker accompanies Sildar wherever he goes as a representative of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Gundren carries a blue map case and often takes out the map inside to study it, while curling the tips of his mustache. Whatever the map shows certainly makes Gundren happy. Sildar and Gundren set out on the first wagon towards Phandalin, giving each adventurer a down payment of 5 gold for the journey. And so it is the first day of Mirtul, which is the 7th month of the year, and it is the year 1312. And yes, it's a nice early summer morning as you all would set out. You probably leave early in the morning from Neverwinter on that day, heading south along the high road. And as you're heading south, you're on this ox-drawn cart. The oxen, they're named Bertle and Dirtle. Bertle is kind of a soft blue oxen, while Dirtle is gray. And the back right wheel of this wagon is quite squeaky, and every once in a while as you're going along down the high road, people kind of look at you because this group is making quite the racket. How are y'all situated in this cart? Like who would be driving it? Who would be walking next to it? Are you interacting with Bertle and Dirtle? Are you interacting with people that you see as you pass along the road? And
Uh,
I guess I'm sorry. One more piece of information on the high road. This is the Lord's Alliance, since this is it's the main road between Neverwinter and water deep. So it is a very patrolled road by the Lord's Alliance. Every couple miles, there is a small outpost, like kind of a shack for Alliance guards to uh, rest and eat, and they kind of just go back and forth, mounted on horses, overseeing the road. It's a very, very secure region. It's a lot, very populated. Lots of people out and about on this early summer day. And yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Um, I do have land vehicles as a tool proficiency, so I suppose I could be driving this cart if anyone else does not have the same thing.
It's up to you.
That sounds fair. If you want to be
All
driving
right, giddy
Berlin
up.
Dirtle. And yeah, these ox, they have nice like long horns, and they're very friendly, just swaying their head back and forth as you're walking down the road. Um, you can feel like the high road stays kind of close to the coast, so you can feel a nice breeze coming in. Um, and so yeah, Opal's driving. What about Disa? Whereabouts on the cart or walking next to it, or whereabouts are you stationed?
Dessa is most likely walking next to the cart, using her walking stick to help her. Despite her somewhat corpulent looking form, she seems to be unbothered by the she seems to be unbothered by the physical labor. Physical labor, physical work. Walking is not physical labor, I guess. Um, she doesn't really say anything. She hasn't really spoken to anybody, but due to her obviously weird looking appearance or her appearance in this area and what can be assumed, she's, I guess, given a wide berth except from you guys. So, yeah, she's walking,
Yes.
reading,
Just
doing nerd
walking with
stuff.
the stick, and yes. How about Eurus? What's Eurus up to?
Guess I'm sitting in one of the cars, just hanging out and looking at people as I walk past, just hanging out.
Heck yes. Are you hanging out like on the front of the cart, or it's essentially like a Conestoga wagon type deal. It's got a tarp that can go over the top. You don't have to have the tarp up all day, like during the day. There are some like fresh goods in the back, so there is the possibility of like something spoiling if you take the tarp off. But like there is room to kind of sit in the back, and there's enough room for like three people up at the front. We have Opal driving and Dissa walking. So are you like in the back or up on the front or?
I guess I'm in the back, like,
All
trying to
right.
be not like super seen, but yeah,
Heck yes. And
hanging out in the back.
how about you, Lolliet? Or
Um,
Lollier, right? Or I'm sorry.
yes. Um, I'm honestly probably walking at on the other side of the cart, um, trying to keep an eye on what's going on. I mean, Dice is pretty intimidating, so I'm just kind of scoping out the other side, ready to alert if there is danger.
Alrighty, and finally, Vantis.
Mantis is chilling next to Opal and just goggling at the little oxen. They're adorable to him.
All
Yeah,
right.
Bertle and Dirtle are very nice. They're very beautiful, and yeah, it's like I said, it's a nice early summer morning. It's not too hot. It's in like the low 60s. With that little breeze coming off. Since it's a busy road, you don't really see like anybody, or you don't really see much wildlife. Mostly people passing by, and it's largely humans, some half elves. You do see the occasional gnome and halfling. Every once in a while, you'll see a tiefling, but not very often. But like I said, it is very busy as it's the main road between these two cities of the north. And every once in a while, you see a Lord's Alliance member. They're dressed in white. They always have their silver scabbard towards whatever side like would be. They try to ride with their sword like on the side of the road, kind of like trying to show off a little bit of power. they're kind of cocky as they ride past. You get that kind of that vibe from them. But after about like uh, 6 hours on this road, you would be turning onto the Tribor Trail. Um, and the Tribor Trail starts heading more inland, and it's a much less traveled road. You don't see the Lord's Alliance coming back and forth. You don't see any of them, in fact. Whereas they were a pretty regular fixture on the high road, you don't see any on the Tribor Trail. And you would have heard stories of, like, you may have been on this road before. You probably would have heard stories that it's a bit of a risky trip, especially as you get like further in, where you start, having woods and mountains really surround you. But for the first part on the Tribor Trail, it's largely like some open fields, some little like streams and stuff, and some woods coming in around. And you actually do start to see a little bit of wildlife here. Like you can see, particularly like there's lots of little like you can hear birds, but a lot of times they'll fly away before you get there due to the loud squeaking from Bertle and Dirtle. Um, and you would um, you would go from Berlin. You would hear like that squeaking, sending off all the birds in the area, and you would probably see like little like deer and stuff. Most of the large predators in this region um, were eradicated during the colonization period. Uh, Predators that have like intelligence and wisdom stats would still be around because they have a better chance of avoiding hunters, but like owlbears are fairly rare, particularly because the colonizing religion, the faith of Radine, they use the owlbear skin as their primary cloak for their priests. So it's kind of, yeah, they have like a large, heavy cloak with the feathers of the owlbear almost looking like pauldrons.
Um,
And because of that, they're exceedingly rare. Yes.
who is this religious group? I'm not familiar with them, despite being familiar with most of Forgotten Realms.
This is a homebrew group. This is the Church of Radine. They are they were brought by the humans who colonized the region. They proselytized to some of the dwarves, although the dwarves tend to keep their same faith with Moradin. But the humans really go with Radine, and the imagery of Radine is the rock, the giant eagle, if you would like, and in one talon is clutched a red dragon to show the conquering of evil, and in the other talon is clutched an aboleth to show the conquering of corruption.
That is quite the imagery. Yeah.
And so yes, that's the primary religion of this area. They are heavy into proselytizing and trying to just directly replace the shrines of other religions.
That
And
sounds familiar.
and then
Mhm.
we have and so yeah, you'd be traveling for a couple hours, and the night, like, you can see the sun getting ready to set. Like, it's not evening yet, but you know that like the hoofstock is getting tired, and you probably want to start looking for a place to rest and get to Phandalin the next day. You expect to meet Sildar and Gundren and Phandalin. They did head out the night before, so you expect them to already have a place. They said to meet them at the town master's hall. But so would you all, I guess, be yeah, you'd be looking for like a place to stay, I guess, or did you want to try to just keep going all the way through the night, or?
If you're going through the night, I am in the cart because my feet hurt.
I mean, I think Opal would be the primary one to make this decision, being that you're currently driving, and Bertle and Dirtle would be anybody that is like paying attention to them would see that they're groaning a little bit.
I say we give the animals a break. Look at those poor things. They're so tired.
Yeah, we should probably pull over then.
Let's do that.
So, as you all are like going forward a bit, or heading east on the Tribor Trail, eventually you can see like there's a little bridge with going over a river, and on the other side of the bridge there's this like patch of like a mix of different wildflowers, and there's a clearing to the south of it.
It's my
Um,
turn.
and the clearing just looks very peaceful and looks like the perfect little place for bedding down for the evening.
Oh,
Characters are replicating. Run.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No.
Especially if it's your first time.
Yeah, it happens.
yeah.
Yeah, I sneeze and another me pops out. Like, what can I say? Great party trick.
Oh well.
And so yes, it's a nice like long grass here. Bertle and Dirtle immediately just as if assuming that y'all are letting them out of the unhooking them from the wagon. They go and just lay down in the grass up in here, bed down, start munching on it, and just absolutely loving it. And after the wagon stops, like the birds start to make a little bit more noise as it's evening. Um, and I don't know, how would y'all want to be preparing to stay the night here?
I can start a fire if we need one.
My character opens up her hand and it's just a light with flame.
And just looks at you and does the same thing. Like, I can do it too. It's not that special.
We can
Yo!
both do it.
Hey, let's
This
Mine's bigger.
high five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Sparks fly everywhere.
raises a finger and just says, "Perhaps maybe both of you should make a fire."
Well, that's not very fun, now is it?
It would make things
I
much
can keep
quicker.
watch. I mean,
You should arm wrestle me for it.
Oh, I'm not very strong. As you
Oh,
can
arm
tell,
wrestle?
I'm quite noodly. So, you win! Congratulations! You get to start the fire.
Yeah,
All right.
so
You
you say
get to
something?
start the fire.
Ophelia will
I-
triumphantly walk towards the woods, get some sticks and pieces of woods, and just plop it all down.
So
Uh,
as you walk up towards the woods, make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
14.
All right, so as you're doing this, you're pretty sure that you see a little bit of movement back in the back of the woods, like walking. It looks like something humanoid, like kind of walking right up towards you. Kind of a rounder features. Looks as they're getting closer, you can see like big like bushy beard with little looks like little flowers put in it, and the person's got like their hands kind of around their waist belt, and it looks like their feet are just walking, but they're moving way faster than just walking. And then, like, as they're getting closer to you, they start just, hey, hey.
Wanderer.
And, yes, they'll, walk up and, hello, I'm RTO. Welcome to my little patch. Great to have some people camping here tonight.
You mean me. Yeah.
And you would see this person, they have like a very bushy beard with the little, like all the different assortment of wildflowers that you see next to the road are like placed into their beard. And they have like a plaid shirt that's unbuttoned a bit and very, very hairy chest that's coming out. And it's a kind of a pink and blue plaid shirt with like a white belt and then purple corduroy pants and bare, like very hobbity looking feet. except these feet don't. They look like big and like kind of like hobbity, except for the hair. They don't seem to have hair on them for some reason, which for being very hairy, the rest of his features, not having hair on the feet seems a little odd. But yes, they're. Hello, I'm Artio.
I'm Ophelia.
Oh,
Browsed if you want to be fancy about it.
welcome to my field, Ophelia. Great to meet you. So happy to meet you.
Those are my traveling companions over there. Hey
Ooh,
guys!
more people to meet. Yay!
So before we continue, Paris wanted to say something.
Oh, yes, Paris, sorry.
Oh, well, I don't sleep, so I can keep watch if we ever need someone to keep watch at night.
Oh, you don't?
That would be useful, yes. This I guess what just
Boy.
is happening now. We just see this guy come up, and it's like, is this a friend of yours?
Oh, yes, we're good friends now.
Hello! What's your name? I'm Vantis.
Oh, hello, Vantis. I'm Artio. Great to meet you. These are pronouns, please.
I have to say, RTO, I'm loving the chest hair on display.
Oh, thank you. It's most fuzzy wuzzy.
I support it.
Hmm.
Oh, I see that you have a bit of a fire going. Do you mind if I warm my footsies up a bit?
We very much might.
You mind? You put footsies in fire. They're made for each other.
You don't know. Sorry. We
Lisa,
don't.
that's rude. He is a guest, and we shall allow him to warm his footsies by the fire. Of
Yes,
course.
yes.
He said he was putting his feet in the fire. That is something that I would not recommend.
Oh,
I mean,
just
if he
a
wants to put
fire
him in the
adjacent.
fire.
Fire adjacent.
Yes, yes, just fire adjacent. Don't worry at all. And
Fire
RTO
adjacent is
proceeds to sit down, and what Zay called fire adjacent is just putting feet in
Their
the
feet in the
fire, and you
fire.
now know why there's no hair on their feet.
This is exact. This is
You know, I
exact,
was saying the whole feet in the fire thing as a joke. I didn't actually expect you to do that. Does that not hurt you, like, at all?
this is the exact
Oh
opposite of what I
no,
wanted.
it feels so good. Tickly flames.
Ophelia
Wait, does this
Ophelia
mean
notices that
Uh,
they're like it's super comfortable with their feet in the fire, and she's just like, I'm gonna get in that action.
does that mean they are fire resistant?
uh, one
Or
one could say that I have a little bit of a fire resistance going on there. I don't really think of
Say,
it too
your
much.
feet are in the fire,
Oh,
actively burning.
oh, it's maybe an immunity.
We were going to use that.
Well, we're still gonna use. I hope your feet don't smell bad, because that's gonna just stink up the whole. And I'm worried about the sensitive noses of the animals over there.
Oh, this practice actually keeps my feet most clean, so they smell amazing.
I'll hold you to that promise, thank you.
In all my years, I've never seen some. Well, I've seen some things so unusual. This ranks about the 13th. Maybe.
And at this point, RTO will start pulling out of their pockets like some nuts and twigs and stuff, and they have a bunch of chestnuts, and they offer, hey, we could roast these for some dinner. And then they take some of the spares and start like tossing it behind them, and you can see like little squirrels and rabbits like jumping out of the grass and grabbing like all the little food that RTO is throwing out.
Are you friends with the woodland creatures?
Oh yes, yes, yes. We're wonderful friends. We
I
we
like you.
spend many nights together.
I like you a lot.
I like you too. Do you want to be friends as well?
I would love to have friends, yes.
Yay, Vantis and RTO.
Our friendship will ride across the stars, and it'll be beautiful, and there'll be little animals all around us, and I can pet them.
And you look like somebody who likes to stay spiffy. Um, I got a little something for you here. And Artio will grab out of another pocket just a stone and show you that, look, this stone can clean just about anything. And Z will snag up some mud and just like throw it on the shirt there, and then take out the stone and wipe it away, and the stone perfectly cleans away the mud. And just it's a
A
cleansing stone.
beautiful stone. And you're just gonna give it to me?
Oh, there's plenty of stones in the forest. Don't worry.
I will gladly take this stone. Now I'll always be fresh. Yes, thank you.
Yay! And yeah, RTO will look over at Eurus. Eurus just be like, "Hey, how are you doing today? What brings you to this wonderful field here?"
Oh, just helping out my friends here as we travel across.
Travel across whereabouts are you traveling to?
I guess around. I don't really know particularly where we're going exactly.
We're going to the city of Phandalin. Did you not pay attention to the little mission dossier that we received and were paid finely for?
Yes.
Phandalin. I didn't know how to pronounce it correctly, so I just was hoping someone would do it for me.
Understandable. I do the same thing.
And so yes, going to Phandalin. I have a dear friend there in Phandalin. Her name's Trelana. Trelana Stonehill. She runs the local inn there.
Hi, kids. There's people there. There's food. There's drink. It's an exciting
Yes.
place to go.
Truly an exciting place to go. And yes, I haven't been there in a little while. I hear that they're having a bit of issues with some fellas in town, but
Issues, you said.
Trelana's always happy. Yeah, just uh, humans just being a bit rowdy and just doing mean things to fella folks over there.
That doesn't seem very nice of them.
Oh,
Sounds very human of them.
yeah,
It does indeed sound very human.
very. Sometimes it does. The humans in this region, for some reason, they seem a bit with their head up their ass. Pardon my language there, but it's true.
I mean, are you wrong?
I don't think I am.
At least the humans are willing to pay us finely for just walking to a city in these beautiful woods. I don't
Yes,
see how
yes.
this is supposed to be dangerous.
Oh, well, they'll tell you that the orcs are being very dangerous over here, but I haven't known the orc tribes to be doing much anything rude recently. They're just trying to just get by.
Aren't we
Propaganda.
all in these trying times? There
Yes.
again, with all this nonsense going on, I can make a name for myself as a true hero. So if your friend Trelana needs anything, I am there to help.
Oh, Trelana's always in need of help. She runs quite a busy establishment there. They have many events in the basement even. She has a whole nice little stage and venue there for drag shows. It's quite wonderful.
Drag shows, you said.
Oh, yes. Yes, typically monthly drag shows that actually bring a little bit of business to the region of Phandalin. It's about the only thing going on there except for farming and drinking. And well,
Well, that sounds like my kind of town.
yes. quite quite a fun place.
It is a good thing we are going there for business then.
Ooh, for
Or the way you
business.
said business there, Disa, sounds like you were suggesting that we wouldn't have time to party hardy in the drag show.
I did not suggest that. If I did, you would know. And I will have you know. I am very much down to party.
Oh, yes. Down to
You and
party?
I are of the same
Indeed.
mind.
But first we have to get there.
Hmm.
Lolly,
Indeed.
Lolly, what do you think?
Hmm. I think we need sleep. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I also think we do have things when we need to get there, but I suppose we could spare some time for the drag show.
Well, the drag
You
shows
should
there.
Yeah,
spare
There.
some time for the drag show.
Yeah.
I hear that they're even possibly looking for performers, be it musicians or dancers or anything like that. They're always looking for new things down there.
Dancers, you say?
Yup, yup.
I can't dance, and I can't sing, but I am a great audience member. I'm very supportive.
If we are going there, you will be dancing,
Oh,
and
you
you
don't
will
want to
love
see
it.
that, my friend. It's gonna
That's
be
correct.
quite awful. I've never had the rhythm once in my life.
You can't really tell because of This Is Mask, but you can't really tell from their mouth because This Is Mask, but you can tell from their eyes. They are smiling wide. Oh, you will partake, and you will enjoy yourselves. There is nothing wrong with being your best self. I did that without the brain voice. I'm sorry.
You know, you're very supportive, and I like that, but I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be pretty.
I
No,
hope
I do not
there's a
want to.
bar fight.
I can
The,
start
wor-
the bar fight.
the world
He's
isn't
gonna throw a
meant to
chair
be
at someone,
pretty.
right?
The world's meant to be right. And
I think bar
sometimes
fights make
what's
it right.
right is ugly.
Indeed, indeed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But you know what's not ugly is these little oxen you got over here, and
No, they're adorable, aren't they?
RTU's gonna run over and
Especially
start just
adorable.
giving Burl and Dirtle scratches on the head.
They particularly like it behind the ears. You will
Oh,
pay mind to that.
I will, I
I will
will.
show
And
them.
RTO starts just tickling right behind the ears, and Burl and Dirtle just they're loving it so much.
Mantis very happily runs over to join RT in just petting these beautiful oxen.
Make an animal handling check there.
Oh boy, my rolling history is flashing before my eyes.
Let's go. Let's go.
They evidently aren't much of a fan of you, Vantis. Unfortunately, they smelled something a little bit wrong, but then you try again and it gets a lot better. Like initially they were a little bit hesitant, but RTO just kind of lets them know, like whispers in some language that actually you would know it as Druidic. And
Oh,
um, just kind of speaks it, and you hear Birtle, or you see Birtle and Dirtle kind of relax towards you.
Did you do that? I'm supposed to be good with animals, but apparently I suck at it. So if you could just tell me whatever you did right there, and I will just apply it to my own life.
Well, just soft scritches, soft voices. It typically works.
I love you, Bertle and Dirtle. Be my friends.
So, do any of y'all have anything else that you're gonna be doing, like for going to bed, or any questions that you have for RTO?
This, sorry, continue.
No, I was just thinking.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah. What's your question?
You said this was your field. What makes it yours?
Oh
Mm.
well, I don't claim to own the land, but I do curate it. These flowers and stuff here, I search through the woods and find the proper seeds to tend to it nice. I just try to make a nice place for people to rest their heads for the night. And I live a little bit of a lonely life out here in the woods, so I like to have some conversation and nice flowers, a beautiful area.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice for conversations. And as RT is saying this, you can see like there's fireflies that are starting to come out from the woodlands as the night is starting to come down. And now the field is, you can see just fireflies like blinking on and off throughout the field.
Just look at this place. It's
Yes,
beautiful.
yes, I love it so much. You can hear little fish like splashing down in the river.
This just sounds aggressive all the time, no matter what she does. Sorry.
That's perfectly fine. It's legitimate.
If we are to make camp, then we should at least settle in. Enjoy the view.
I'm gonna sleep with the animals to ensure that they love me come morning.
I'm sure they'll enjoy that. RTO just kind
Alrighty.
of lays down and like Zeke casts a spell that like you don't really understand what they're doing, but as they roll over, almost like they're bringing a blanket over them, the grass just kind of grows along with them, and they tuck themselves in with like a little grass blanket that they just created.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
am a
get some
shit
training in.
druid.
Well,
Oh,
Lolly. Sorry, Lolia did say a thing in chat. Sorry.
Yeah. Lolier's got a little bit of a. Did you want to make an insight check there, or is it just naturally you're not feeling it too much there?
Trust much of strange people I meet in the woods. That might just be a me thing. I don't think it's specific, but something about the fact that we're in an open field of grass and that they have such power to manipulate the world around us doesn't just sit right with me.
Hmm.
It's fair to have suspicions such as that.
I think they're perfectly trustworthy and a very cool druid. And I have a lot to learn, apparently. Oh my.
And yeah, RTO is just kind of snoring pretty loud immediately. And as you all like bed down for the night, you would see like other deer and stuff like that also bedding down in this spot too. Is there gonna be anybody keeping watch at night? I know Lalia, you said that you don't need to sleep, so you would be keeping
I will
watch.
be.
That is
Let me take
yeah.
first watch.
So during or yeah, go ahead and roll a perception then. Oh, Lalia, you did do the perception, and it was just an 8. So yeah, you notice some people pass, but like you don't notice anything about them. It's just like a group of 6 riders that pass by at night, and they don't seem to like say anything, or they grunt a little bit, but that's about it. Nothing too spectacular about it. But you wouldn't see like anything else other than that throughout the night, and if you're keeping watch for the entire night, then uh you would be not seeing really anything other than that.
Okay.
And so yeah, you wake up the next morning. Well, not you, Lollier, but everybody else. And RTO just kind of does like a stretch and like burst through the grass. That was their blanket for the night. And yeah, just gets up and starts tossing out little nuts and twigs and berries to the forest critters around them, and also finally like gets up to the fire, and on their belt they have a little like a wooden belt buckle, and they kind of flip it open, and out comes a little wooden pipe, and they pull out like a little twig from their pocket and light the twig in the fire and just start lighting the pipe, and also say, "Oh, by the way, if you're going to Phandalin, stop by Rollin' Randy's. They got some of the best product around here."
When you say product, are you implying any kind? Sorry,
Oh,
so try to find my words. When you say product, are you implying some kind of plant-based inhalant?
yeah, yes, plant-based inhalant. I believe the current strain of preference is Tiamat waffles.
That sounds like something right up my alley. Let us not tarry any further.
Yes, that is Rollin' Randy's. Randy's. Randy's a wonderful tiefling. That's the proprietor of the location. But
More things to experience in this town of
Phandalin.
yes,
Phandalin,
yes.
yes.
Personally, I don't do the stuff. Keeps my mind sharp.
I'm not saying anything.
So
I have no clue what you're all talking about, but you all seem very knowledgeable about it, so I will pretend. Yes,
yes.
the
So young,
plant-based inhalants.
so young, so
Yes, as the
naive.
knowledgeable one, I do know about it.
You're very wise.
This just says nothing. She's just standing in the background going, okay, fine. You're the knowledgeable one. Okay. She's like indignant. She's like, okay.
What is the age to do these plant-based inhalants?
Oh.
Because
Oh,
How the should I know? Ask someone else.
currently in Phandalin, you would they do require, due to the Lord's Alliance, you'll have to have an ID that says that you're above the age of 18.
So it's just standing in the background laughing. Like, still something serious and aggro as hell. It's just like, okay. This is going to be great.
You can usually get any identification at your local townmaster's hall, or your local alliance outpost will sometimes be able to do it.
I can find identification really easy. Because I identify as both everything and anything at the same time.
Lovely conversational topic. I'm gonna get Birdle and Durdle ready.
I'm not quite sure that's how it works, but I love your energy. Keep it. Hold it. Train it.
So, yes, what, I guess y'all would start getting everything, together.
Yes, getting everything together.
And once again, it's a nice, little, early summer morning. It's still a sunny morning. No clouds in the sky. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be too rainy at all today. Um, and, RTO, I guess, Z would just be, eventually, saying their goodbyes. They have places they have to be today, and go and tend to various plants throughout the region, and just go make sure that everything's going on all right. And Z would be just very oh, it's quite wonderful to meet you all. And remember, whenever you meet Trilana at the Stonehill Inn, mention my name, and I'm sure that she'll take care of you. And if you need my help in any way, just take this little thing, and it's one of those it's a little toy type thing that whenever you flip it upside down, it goes whoop, woo, like one of those little toys. It's just hourglass size though, and if you rotate it 3 times, then I'll be there within the day.
Fascinating.
Is this some druid witchcraft I've yet to learn?
Quite possibly. But if you need more lessons, you could also come find me.
I might take you up on that. I'm kind of a self-taught druid, going my own path, my own way. Animals, magic, plants, druid shit.
Ah,
Druid
yes.
shit, indeed.
Ah, yes, the most important tenet of druidism. Druid shit.
It is, and I stand by it. And that's not because I have any clue about druid culture. Let's change topics.
No, Donald took for a second.
I'm self-taught too. I self-taught myself so good, I only lose 60% of my fights. So that's an improvement.
You know what?
Amazing.
40%
Glass
better than
half
0.
full. Positivity.
But that's not half. That is literally 10% less than half.
See, I'm self-taught too, but I participate in this kind of thing known as fatherless behavior, you could say. It's quite helpful for being a rogue, you know?
Ah, parents. Who ever had them or needed them?
I, you're serious. You're serious. I cannot be the only person in like this just sort of stands up and looks a bit hysterical. I cannot be the only person with any sort of formal training here.
Oh, yes! I'm
I've
self-taught.
got former
Ophelia is
and
self-taught.
training.
Everyone here is self-taught, Disa, so what are you doing? Clearly we're in the right.
Dissa looks at your. Dissa looks at your. Sorry, continue yours.
I was saying I've been formally in things at least.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're ruining it. You're ruining our point. You just made us not valid.
2-5 is not bad. Let us continue. Let's go.
So y'all are going to sorry. So y'all load up the cart, and are you staying in the same setup as you were yesterday with Ophelia driving and Vantis next to her, and then Disa and Lalier on either sides, and
I will
Eurus
gladly
in the
sit
back?
with the person who has only won 60% of their fights. I feel safe next to them. That's better, marginally better than my 80% loss rate.
Yeah, 60. So I got 6 of my fights lost and 1 won. So
I've had
60.
2
Get it?
wins.
You know what? At least you've look. You know what? You are looking on the bright side, and that itself is good. We will take this energy and use it and improve it. Hold on to that one
Question,
win.
Ophelia. Did you ever go to, like, formal education? Because that
No,
math
we
was a
just know
bit
math.
off.
Just a smidge
Do we know
off.
math?
So
Okay.
that 1 win, I won on a technicality. The guy forfeited.
I actually don't want to sit next to her anymore. I don't feel safe. Disa, I'll walk with you! You seem like you know what you're doing!
Only barely, but still, that seems to be more than enough. I have.
No, you and I are going to be very good friends now. You like to party hardy, I like to party hardy. You seem like you can handle yourself in a fight, and Ophelia can't.
In more ways than one, I have more experience than all of you combined.
Well,
I do
here's
not
the
mean,
thing.
and I mean that platonically.
Here's the thing. I win my fights. It just looks like I'm beaten up 24/7 because I get into so many of them.
See,
Get
Lolius is
paid to get beat up. We're
See,
I
like,
guess I'm walking with you,
Lolier.
Yeah.
You
Lolier?
see, you see, Lolier at least is playing with the law of averages. That is good.
So,
Thank
Lolier, I'll walk with you today.
Okay.
In that case, I have lost a companion. Yes.
No, wait! Hold on!
Oh,
I'm gonna keep walking with Disa because she just said that.
Okay, fine. Yes. Walk with Lolier.
I feel
No,
Fine.
too late, Disa. We're gonna be friends, you and I.
That's fine. I just told them to walk with Lolier. You don't.
hey, why don't we all just walk together?
Well,
You should
someone
be
needs to
careful.
drive the
you
car.
need to drive, Ophelia. You need to drive.
Oh,
That
yeah,
would be
yeah.
preference. Unless
There's
you want
no
to walk
walking in the
together.
near future.
She did forget to have the reins in that moment, so she grabs them, driving.
You know.
yes.
You know. This party has one brain cell. We're all sharing it.
Who said it's on you for assuming I had a brain cell to begin with.
There's two brain cells, except one of them's whole and two of them are split in half, and the halves are never together. They're never together.
It's
Sounds
great.
about right.
I
Sounds about right.
have a dramatic backstory as a hero should, and that dramatic backstory did not allow for public education.
Let us continue, and who knows? Perhaps you will all learn something in our little adventure.
I don't learn
Yeah.
anything. I'm perfect.
See, I would like to respectfully disagree, and she just continues like this as we're just walking by. As we're just walking.
So yes, you walk for a couple hours down the Tribor Trail. Um, you're heading eastward, uh, and let me see here. So yes, you're heading eastward. You're around this location, and then eventually, after about 2 hours, you take a right and start heading south on a road to Phandalin. And this road, it turns away from the wilderness, and things start to open up a little bit more into some kind of fields. And once again, like with these fields, you can see the birds flying away as you're approaching because of that squeaky back wheel. And you also will see like little every once in a while you'll see like a hawk swoop down, and it looks like it's nabbed some little mouse or something that's running around.
Circle of
And
life.
oh yes,
Yes.
quite the circle of life. And
Oh, it's so cool. It's eating its little head. Oh my god.
No, that's not cool. That's sad. Look away respectfully.
And
Like used
so
to seeing carnage, you will see so much more in the future. It is the natural part of
I can
life.
talk to animals, and it's quite sad that they have to eat each other, but I embrace and accept that.
Oh, what's the that its head's getting eaten saying?
Oh, Fantas is just putting his head in his hands like, no, stop describing it, please.
That part right there that's coming out of his neck, it's called a giblet.
You
Oh,
are
God.
all monsters. I'm not listening anymore. La la la.
Alright, so, um, yes, you all will be, heading down that for a little ways now, and, let me get some perception checks going.
Okay. I do want to add a little flavor before, just a small bit of flavor, teeny tiny
Oh,
bit.
just taking
Okay.
some eyeball checks real quick.
Yes.
23, boom.
No, this is like turn to you all, just like
Ophelia
angry,
flexes.
this arrogant saying, "No, 8 times 3 is not 21."
Yeah, 12.
I
12.
got an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but that's like times tables, dude. You can't say math is wrong. Math is fact. True.
Ophelia, you can say that if you're good at math, but you're not.
Ah,
This is actually just mad. That's why she gets a low roll. She's distracted.
So Eurus, you would be able to see, like, you can definitely see there's some creature in the distance moving, but Ophelia would definitely be able to see that it is the rump of a large black bear that you see as it's walking back into the wilderness in the distance. Like, you can just kind of see it. It was like walking through the high grass, and as it turns away, you can just see this big bear bum as it's walking away from you.
can you talk to bears too?
I can talk to any animal, and eventually plants.
I'm sorry, there's a what?
Let's go say hello to that bear.
Do you want to? We can go right now. Give me like 10
wait,
minutes to
wait.
cast it, and I got this.
Can you talk to them correctly? We saw what happened with the oxen. I just
I wasn't talking to the oxen. I was petting the oxen. It didn't hear my beautiful, charismatic tones. And if I talk to this bear, surely we will have a best friend on hand. Ophelia, let's go talk to the bear.
No, bad idea.
All right.
Oh yeah, we're talking to the bear.
I decide to jump on top of the wagon and just sit on top and just watch the whole
So
thing.
I am going to take a few steps back.
This is charging right after them, just waving her cane, going, "No!" We're like, "Oh, it's
You get for using a cane. You can't run like I can.
it's a staff. She is actually very fast and very fit. She's just like
How is she
wrenching it.
so big yet running so quickly?
She has that mom energy. Let me see what you have. Oh, there. No.
I don't respect mother figures.
Alright. What are y'all's
Milf.
passive perceptions?
Sometimes you just miss things that are obviously in your way. What the fuck is this?
Are me and Ophelia still charging towards the bear, and are we about to run into that mess?
Well, did y'all run off towards the bear?
All right.
We
All right, because I
sprinted
have,
full
like-
speed towards the bear.
Yeah,
This
you,
is-
as
we
y'all
were.
are sprinting like towards the bear, you would notice in this tree here, you would see a little gobbo just like hanging out and like preparing. And everybody else, if you want to throw your tokens down on here, you would be like on the cart.
I
And
throw down a face down, and I end my turn.
and
I
the
can
bear
speak
would
Goblin.
have been like down in this area.
So they would be down here. Whatever is the most exposed spot that that they would be, would be in there.
Vantus, then said the bear's like south of where we are, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna put myself on this like rock area.
And you would,
Yeah.
you would all see like a goblin there. Like I don't know if you like how you would react to seeing it there, but it looks like it's waiting in ambush, and anybody that comes around this corner would then see what looks like a previous ambush that has happened before.
Stop!
Vantis, with
Stop!
great intelligence, is going to shout out in Goblin, "Did you see who did that?"
Holy shit!
Roll initiative. Let me get the initiative tracker out.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
That's amazing!
Shit, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Wait, it's been a while since I've played. What do I roll again?
So initiative is usually just your dexterity plus your no, it's not proficiency. It's just your dexterity plus a d20. Rather, your dexterity score plus 20. So if you,
Modifier.
modifier. That's it. Why did I say score? So if you like have an 18 or plus 6, so if you have an 18 dexterity, that'd be a plus 4. So it'd be 1d20 plus 4.
Where is my token?
You gotta chuck it down onto this map wherever it would have been.
Yep.
All the way over here on the far right of the map.
Do I roll initiative too?
Yes, everyone rolls initiative.
Everybody
I'll
rolls
point
initiative.
to your token over here.
I will be right back.
Lolly.
I think I got a 6.
I would like him to be in a different place. Please move.
I can't grab your token for some reason.
I am trying to figure out how to grab it because this is the one thing that confuses me. What are you doing?
Okay, you gotta be on the select option in the top left.
Yeah, I can throw it down on there for you. But it would be like, you go to your journal, like where your character sheet is on Roll20, and then where you see your image on there, the very top left, there's a little like thing that you can grab on, and you would just grab it and drag it and drop it on.
I just don't have an image because all my stuff is on beyond 20.
No,
not...
we got an image going for you. Let me just make sure that the character sheet is shared with you.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh wait, there maybe. Maybe. It's just in the way.
Do you see it like?
There we go. He's there.
Oh, whoop, I'll delete this one then. There we go.
Elite.
Okay, hold on. Do I need to roll initiative?
Yes. To roll initiative, you would like click on the token and then click initiative on your character sheet.
Which will be the character sheet in D&D Beyond, I think.
Yes. Yep. And I got you on here. Cool. Looks like we got everybody. Heck yeah. Let me put the correct order. And now we have Dissa. Dissa is up to start with. What
Okay, so I'm gonna have to
you do?
fucking... So my... Let's see, 60 feet. Okay. The spell isn't on my character sheet yet. I can change that, actually. But... Let's see. I'm not going to take too long on this. Since Dissa is first, Dissa is running after you. She's not even winning. She's just like, listen, you! Her eyes pan to the goblin in the trees. And she just says something in a language that sounds like... None of you understand it, I'm pretty sure. But it sounds like hissing, and she just says, points her staff at it, and a sorry, someone outside just decided to play audio very, very loud. Ray of Frost.
Oh, shoot.
Beam of purple energy, go burr.
Alright, shoot it out at it.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. That is going to hit.
All right. 7 cold damage.
And this cold, frozen gobbo just falls out of the tree. Plop. Just frozen and cold and hits the ground, and you can see just frostbite almost forming on its fingers.
She could have moved up a little bit to... She would have moved here, I think. Yeah.
Wow. Circle of life.
And now, Vantis, what will you do?
Careful, there might be more.
So we didn't know if they actually did this. We were supposed to. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna throw fire at their faces.
Sorry.
If this is what we're
there might be
doing.
more. All right, we didn't ask. Shit.
Well,
You
you
know-
already started.
Yeah, I did.
Where did you throw this at?
All right, produced it, and I throw it to. I saw a goblin. Where was it? It was in the tree over here.
It got killed.
Do I see another?
I don't know. Make yourself a perception check.
I'm just holding this flame in my hand, looking around, just squinty eye like, all right, I assume you guys did the murdering business.
Yes,
No, you do not see another goblin.
Well, I got nothing. I have fire in my hand. What more do you want?
Ophelia, what will you do now?
On the side of caution, she's going to approach the area where the goblin was downed and take the dodge action.
Ooh, very, very, very smart. And now, first, a little arrow shoots out of the tree at Vantis. Oof, oof. And that's
Oh,
gonna
hold on.
hit with a crit. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
And yes, that's gonna be...
Goblins to die!
That's gonna be 8 damage to Vantis.
Oh.
Is Ventus up?
I do not know, but you would now see this goblin appear in the tree that shot down that one.
That was 8 damage. I'm down.
Okay, so you were in the down state. Well, you know how this works.
Down already. And now,
8 HP exactly.
and now you will see 2 more goblins start to run out, first from up top here, and second from back behind this log over here.
Okay.
Okay.
And this goblin is going to run down and have its arrow ready and shoot over at you, Lollier. And that is going... I did not hit the attack. I just hit the... Arrow. Oh my god! I crit again!
Oh,
So it's going to kill me, probably.
it depends on your
Yeah.
HP.
8.
1 left. I have 9.
Yo!
What? HP play?
All
This-
right, nice.
And this
So
goblin
I'm gonna
over
need y'all
here-
to cover me before I can heal myself.
And you see this goblin running out with its scimitar ready. And now we're on Lollier.
Okay.
Oh,
Holy
two
shit!
That's fun. I have a crossbow. I would like to shoot the one in the tree.
Alright, go ahead and shoot that one in the tree.
Okay, I need a
You're gonna
foot.
roll the attack. Just it should be in your in your attack thing on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Would it?
Like kind
How
of
would I-
central on the main page of your character sheet, I believe.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how I can shoot it. Because I have the weapons.
If you click the weapon, like there should be a little thing to equip it on the left, like right next to the weapon, and if it equips, then it will show up as being in your character sheet actions.
Okay, hold on, because weapons. Yes, I want my crossbow. What are you doing? It just kind of pulled up like a proficiencies in languages kind of tab. When I clicked it, because it's only giving me the option of like an unarmed strike.
All right,
So
let's look
you,
up.
so you have to have like you have to have the weapon equipped.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how to do that.
Okay. So you have to go to your inventory on D&D Beyond and like click equip on it or like the checkbox that says active, which is really weird.
Equip. What's under all? Would this like to close? Well, I can equip
D&D Beyond moment.
arrows apparently specifically. But
Yep.
that's it.
Oh, do you not have a? You should have a crossbow in your inventory, right?
Yeah, because I have all these weapons.
Okay.
In your inventory, there should be like a little button, I think to the left of where it would have
Add
the weapon
equipment.
listed. Like it like might look like a vest almost, or I think I'm thinking of it from Fantasy Grounds.
Let me see here. Excuse me. I'm gonna stop stuttering for one thing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and copy what's on my screen right now for my character. It shows the dagger equipped. And then you have to go to attacks. Why is it so confusing? Well, that's a good question. General.
Great.
There we go. It'll look like that, and then you have to go. These actions. There you go. That would be a 9 to hit.
Oh, what's a 9 to hit? That is going to miss. Unfortunately, it hits one of the limbs, like right below where the goblin's sitting, and he just kind of snarls down at you. You can see this goblin only has one ear.
Oh shit! Now he's pissed at me. I have one.
Yes. All right, and next we have Eurus.
Please try to take him out.
Let's go.
Or, well, before I move from Lalia, you may want to try to find some better cover. You're kind of standing in the middle. You do have your movement still.
Yeah.
So
Can I move
you can
behind
use
this
the
rock?
Yeah, you could use the rock or the cart for cover. Yeah, go behind the rock. You can do that, and yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Great.
gonna do. I'm gonna move behind.
I'm going to attempt to move myself away from here. So can I move here?
You have 30 feet of movement total, so I believe yes. Yeah, you could definitely move there.
Okay, great.
All right. And next up, we have Eurus. What are you gonna do, Eurus?
So I guess I'm going to equip my longbow and arrows, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think I have those. And then I'm gonna try to take a shot at the goblin that's in the tree as well.
Ooh, shoot that gobbo.
Let's go.
Okay. So guess I roll for a longbow.
Yeah, you just click the longbow thing on there.
It's I think an 8. So the 3 plus 5.
Miss. Unfortunately, that will miss. Any movement from you there? You're currently in the back of the wagon, so you can kind of just like lay back, like stay fairly hidden. Like I'd give you 3/4 cover in the wagon there.
I guess I'll take cover behind the wagon. Yeah.
Heck yes. And next we have Dissa.
Okay. Dissa, seeing these goblins come from the other side, will look to. Is talking a free action? I should ask that.
Talking. Yeah, I like 6 words is technically usually what I do. I think that's what the rule is.
Okay. She's just going to look at Ophelia and say, "Circle of life!" and runs toward here, 15 feet in front of Vantus. And magic question: do I have a healing potion?
I I don't believe that you do, on you.
No, I don't. Well then, none of us have any healing, is the problem. She is going to see that this one. Oh, yeah. This one is closest. She's going to target this one with the Ray of Frost and do the exact same thing that she did before. Zippity zap, you're probably not going to get tapped. Nope. That's a
No.
7.
Y'all started out strong. Started out so strong.
This is technically my fault.
Now it's
God.
on Vantas.
Just goblins are not a suitable level 1 fight. They're so powerful.
Not that powerful at all. We're just bad.
Yeah. I don't
Let's-
even get unarmored movement until 2nd level. Monk moment.
Ah!
Uh,
All right. So what you got here, Vantas?
Death saving throw.
Wait, since when
Oh
are there
yes.
3 goblins?
let's get this. Since when are they what?
Since when are there 3 goblins?
There were 4. There was one that y'all saw, and then 3 more popped out after you killed that one.
That's a
Hey!
success.
Oh, right.
Next we have Ophelia.
You were told Circle of Life. You know what that means. Ophelia?
She was told Circle of Life, and she does not quite understand why. It just conjures forth images of a screaming squirrel.
What?
Poor squirrel.
So Ophelia is gonna do what Ophelia is gonna do and go 30 feet this way and take the dodge action because,
Oh.
they're shooting a bunch of arrows.
Heck
She
yes.
also goes, "Come on, goblins, you can hit me."
Wait, who's
Given somebody who has 0 wins in a fight, I feel like that's not a good idea to
He
talk.
has
No.
1.
You
No
can
one's
whisper
good.
me what you were trying to get across with that.
He was telling you to go fight them.
Oh, Circle of Life is happening then.
How good is?
Alright. Well,
Level what? Level what?
next we have the goblins. They're gonna first one's gonna shoot down at you, Ophelia. Let's see how that dodge action goes for you.
It's a
Roll at
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yep. Let's give that disadvantage there. Ba-dum-boom. That is 13. You gonna miss? Or?
No,
Alright.
that's a miss.
Heck yes. But then this other aggro goblin, he's going to hop down off the top here and then try to run around the side and start running and screaming at you with his just "Ah!" And the screaming goblin, not to be outdone, screams even louder and doesn't have it can't quite get to you. It can't quite get to you, so it's just gonna run up as close as it can, but not quite. Outside of melee range, ever so close. And next we have Lollier.
Am I still in range of shooting at that little evil
Oh yes.
piece of crap?
Oh yes, you are definitely in range for shooting.
You might want to
Great.
peek. You might want to peek. So you might want to peek out beyond the rock and then just move back after you're done.
Okay, so I'm just gonna wait. Move right there. Am I gonna hit you? Did I say?
No.
No,
No,
you'll be
you won't.
shooting
Okay,
over.
great.
You can fly through my space like this is XCOM.
Okay. Does this wanna I need this tab to go away. Hold on. And then I need to actions. Please tell me that hits.
No, unfortunately, it does not hit.
Okay, well, great. I'm going back into hiding.
There you
Yep.
go.
Back into
Given that
hiding.
I suck with my, 1 point.
How about you, Eurus?
I guess I'll take another shot at the same goblin again. So 14.
14.
Ah,
Yes.
unfortunately, that's not gonna hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
goblins are a bit difficult for this CR.
Yeah. And now is Dissa. What can you do to help save everybody, Dissa?
Oh boy, it's times like this that make me wish I actually took. Wait a minute. Right, that. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at my spell list and take 5 minutes for this. And by 5 minutes, I mean I am not doing that at all. So let's see here. Yep. Okay. This kind of angry that all of this is happening. Well, stand up to her full height and look at this goblin right here, the one in the tree. And she will use her fingers to touch her head, and the goblin will hear very, very strange whispers that slowly go louder and more cacophonous. She is casting Dissonant Whispers,
Ooh.
which I do not on my character sheet. They have to make a saving throw. Wisdom.
Alright, wisdom save on the way, fail.
Oh. Okay, cool. They take 3d6. That was a
Okay,
spell shot.
they take
Oh,
dead.
God.
Nice.
So, sorry.
Yeah, you see this little gobbo just like his body falls out of the tree and then kind of like clambers down the little rockway there, and dead gobbo laying in the road.
Thank God. He took literally all of my life. 9 out of 10. 8
You
out of
only
9.
had 3 HP.
My
Oh,
life
well.
right away.
Well,
Wait, so basically if one of my things had hit,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I do variable HP, so like not all of them have 3 HP, but like it was the lowest HP of the goblins.
and
So-
he's...
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Dissa will, still having their fingers tapped to their head, will look at Ophelia. I almost said Uriel for some reason. We'll look at Ophelia, and Ophelia, you'll hear a small whisper in your head. And it's just literally, I meant just fight them, please.
Next is Vantus. Let's get another death saving throw, Vantus. Hey, 2 successes. Alright, Ophelia, what can we do here?
Mash!
Let's do this. All right. So
Goblin Slash.
the light coming off of Ophelia's face from her ember freckles dims as her hand starts to glow
Let's
red
go!
hot.
Let's go!
And she
Yes.
comes across and decks the guy right
Oh,
in his
yes,
face.
that is certainly going to hit. Roll that damage. Ooh, 6 fire damage. This goblin, you can see most of its gear is all burning up now, and it's got just burns going all across center mass, and it looks quite weakened. It's not quite dead, but it is taking a big ol' hit there.
Well, I am a monk, so I'm going to do the monk thing and then kick him in the face.
Hashtag fun games, do it again.
The Jedi way.
Fortunate.
That is the way of the Force.
The first one is gonna miss. Let's see the second one.
Oh no! We're not flurrying. This is just the. Yeah, this is just martial arts. I don't have flurry of blows until level 2. Monk moment.
Okay. I gotcha.
Oh God.
So what? Wait, what does that one do there? That the
It's two weapon fighting.
it's what?
It's two weapon fighting.
Oh, two
Yeah,
weapon fight. How much damage? Oh, that will still miss then. Yes.
yeah, it
Yeah,
missed.
my bad. Yep. And then, well, next up, do you have any movement or anything? Or
In about as good a spot as I can be.
all right. Well, next up, these goblins are gonna swing in on you. You got both of them here. They're gonna pull out their scimitars, and they're all angry. And what is your AC?
17.
Ooh, well, the first one is gonna hit. And let's see if the
Well,
second one hits too.
that's what I get for not spamming dodge action.
The second one misses, but the first one certainly hits. And that's gonna be 4 slashing damage.
I'm fine.
And they're both going to take their nimble escapes. And this one is gonna nimble escape all the way back to here.
Okay.
And this one's gonna nimble escape over here.
I see.
Nimble
And-
escape.
Next up, we have Lollier.
So, I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna shoot this guy over here. The little goblin behind the stump.
Heck yes.
You don't like him. And I want him dead.
Shoot
So-
that damn goblin.
Let's
Going to
go.
shoot him.
Shoot him.
Please tell me that hits. If it doesn't hit, I'm going to cry.
It hits!
Oh,
It
hits.
hits!
Let's go.
Yay!
And then, yeah, just click on hand crossbow. It should do the damage for you. Like if you click on it in the chat there on Roll20.
Click the red box.
Yeah, little red box there on it.
It doesn't want to do what I want it to do.
You can also just roll it manually by typing this. 1dx, with x being the number of the dice.
I mean, even with your modifier, too, I believe that this gobbo is going to be dead. It's only got 3 HP, and if you roll a 1 plus your modifier, that's like the minimum is going to kill it.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes. So yes, where did you shoot this goblin? How did you bring it down?
Straight through the chest.
Oh yes. Yeah, the fire hit from Ophelia like burned away part of its armor, and that arrow was just able to find a sweet spot right in the center mass, and that gobbo falls over on the knees.
Yes. Yes.
And now we just have the aggro goblin left. What will you do, Eurus?
So I'm gonna come out from my hiding spot and I guess move to like right. Is that 30 feet? Or is this 30? Right here? Right?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take out my bow again and I'm going to shoot at the goblin.
Shoot that damn goblin.
Cool. Alright. And
Oh, that's a miss. Arrow smacks off the rock wall over here. And now, Disa, what do you have to do here?
It's let's see. Dissa will point her two fingers that she was using to one or two fingers that she was using to point at her head at the goblin. But she doesn't do anything. Instead, I'm going to hold my action, and if the goblin moves, if the goblin moves or gets a chance to move, she's going to fire another frostbolt at it. But she's waiting for something, it seems. So that's going to be my turn. She's holding her action.
Vantus. Hey! Vantus lives!
You're dead.
Nice.
You're not dead. You're not dead.
Now you learn not to scream at goblins you see in trees. Ophelia, what do you have here?
Ophelia is gonna try to win fight number 8. Let's go.
Julia is probably going to lose fight number 8.
Let's see it. Oh, yes, crit fail.
You know, it's fine. She has another one.
Let's go.
And that will
Let's go.
hit. The second one definitely hits.
Alright.
Ooh,
Let's
an
go.
8 damage. And this goblin looks quite bruised and battered as well, wobbling a bit on its feet. And next we have the goblin is going to try to slash out at you. And that goblin, oh, that is going to hit and do 3 slashing damage to you.
Ow.
And then it will use its nimble escape to try to run. And it's just going to run over to here.
Didn't
Moment it
still have
moves. Yep. Let's go. I don't know. This is gonna work.
And next up,
Apparently it worked.
next up we have Lollier.
What? Wait, no, Hello?
So used.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a held action, remember?
Oh, yes, you did have a held action. Do your held action.
I did. I used Frostbolt. It was
As soon as
21.
it starts running, and it does 21, and yes, do that damage. I'm assuming it will do more than 2.
4.
And yes, another goblin just freezes up real quick and thud, thud, thud on the ground as it was trying to run away. We are now
So hey,
out of combat.
before we do anything else, can I roll a perception check and see if there's any more goblins?
Oh, you certainly may. Roll that perception check.
Alright.
And as you're doing that, Dissa will approach Ophelia and give her a very,
Ophelia.
very hard pat on the back.
You don't see any goblins there.
Oh, God.
You are now 2 to 7. Congratulations.
They lost on a technicality.
It is not a technicality if you are still alive.
They're technically dead. That's definitely a loss in my book.
Dissa will just close their eyes and just, I'm doing this in real life, just if you insist. And we'll just walk away.
Dabbing. Who brings a knife to a punch fight? It's really
I
not
do.
fair.
Reading what so the Twitch stream literally steps over bleeding friend to congratulate the
Yep.
standing one.
Well, she seems fine. He's sorry, she seems not doing anything.
Face down on the ground in a puddle of blood, and everyone's like, hey, he's got it. He's fine.
Yeah, he's alright, don't worry.
Fine. Before Dissa does that, she looks over to Vantis and says, Vantis, are you okay? Okay.
Violence, because I want to punches.
Okay. Then she says, okay, stay here and don't move, and then walks away. That's a check.
Yeah,
No,
anybody want to
hold
make a
on.
medicine check, or are you still just like
Yeah,
fine with it?
Yeah, don't move.
Mantis is just laying there.
yeah. Ophelia's gonna come over and
What? He's fine. He's
head.
still unconscious.
All right. Ophelia can't tell, so we're gonna roll medicine.
So there's some plastic. No, I didn't. I know what I did. I know what I did.
You
Okay.
roll you're able to you patch things up, you see that the bleeding is mostly stopped, but you stop whatever little bit is left, and you're pretty sure that Vantis is stable. You're very confident, in fact.
Wait, wasn't Vantis just dead?
No. Nothing. Vantis, you were with us this whole fight, weren't you?
Totally.
Still
Okay.
just dead silence. I'm passed out.
See? Sorry.
Find a way to make it so I don't die if I take any damage.
I mean, if you guys get me awake, I
Get
do have
better-
healing spells.
Please
Get better armor class.
get Vantis awake now. I have one left. Anything else attacks us, I am gone. I should have better life skills than this.
Yeah, just short rest, y'all. Or I guess, are y'all going to
Lap me
take a
awake.
look at what happened with the previous ambush there?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Lissa has interest in the environment, but she will say, if you insist, then if any of you need to recuperate, let us do so, and perhaps then, Vantis will be awake.
So short rest.
Short rest.
Short rest sounds about right. And during this short rest, is anybody investigating the area at all, or just kind of just y'all are just
Yeah, we
dead
should do
tired
some-
and like plopping down immediately?
I'm still lying on the ground in a puddle of my own blood. I'm good. This is
Oh,
a good rest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you
Anders-
are very rested, right?
Anders-
Resting
Ophelia
quite well.
is gonna plop down because she's at 2. It's not great.
Anders, roll 1d4 right quick. Because
I
you have to roll like how long you're going to be unconscious. If it's a 1, then you'll be awake in the long rest. God damn it.
Well, oh well.
Sleep.
Hey, while we're doing a bit of a rest in game, can I just step out for a bit?
Yeah.
It's well, I guess, because she didn't get hurt, start searching the camp, but still keep a close eye on everyone secretly.
Do I want to reset maximum HP changes during this rest, or?
You would roll a hit die for that, and then whatever you get on the hit die, you would be able to add that to your what HP you have.
That's sad. That's sad.
Also, I do want to apologize for the.
Oh god!
I do want to apologize for the. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, that is
Why?
bad.
For me to
Gotta
wake
love
up, we'll
level
be
1.
fine.
Oh.
I can heal you when I'm awake.
I want to. This is
So
what
as the
happening.
healer, don't start the combat. Don't be the person that.
Mantis thought he could talk to them. He could speak Goblin. It seemed
was-
like a valid idea.
The goblin was sitting in the tree with a bow.
He could have been part of the traveling caravan. It could have been crashed. And he could have been like, "Oh, tally-o, sir, do you need help?"
Oh, so the huge blood stains with the horses. Those weren't obvious.
Look, Vantus isn't here right now. He's dead in the ground. This is out of character.
Yeah, this is saying something.
I was saying that I was gonna go try and investigate the previous attack with the Puritan and blood and stuff.
Yeah, this is with you and helping, but also keeping an eye on everyone else, like a side eye. Also, hey, I want to apologize for. Apologize for the low-key metagaming that was not intentional, obviously.
You're alright, no worries.
May I ask how late do we think I'm going to play? We are going to play?
I had it scheduled up until 9. Like I want to try to finish before 9.
Okay, that's great.
Cool.
Like
'Cause I'm
essentially,
not
if we find like narrative spots to stop, then I would prefer to find a narrative spot than to like push forward and just spot and stop in like a random place.
Yeah, I just I'm at my parents' house right now, and I'm staying at my grandparents to be like gone by 9:30. So
Heck yeah. All right, yeah. We can definitely have that handled. So yes, y'all were going up to investigate. So to leave by 9:30, does like ending by 9 work for you on that then? Or would it need to be a little bit before that, or what would be
9 is fine.
Heck yeah, awesome. So y'all want to roll investigation checks to see what's going on here.
I'm actually going to assist Uriel. So they get to roll. Sorry, Uriel. I know why I know that name. Urias. Urias, I am assisting you, so you get to roll at advantage.
Okay. I rolled and I got a 18.
And then yeah, go ahead and roll a second time, and if it's higher, then we'll take the higher one.
Okay.
Heck
Natural
yes,
20.
and that's why you make sure that you roll the second time. Exactly right there. But
Well,
yes. So you recognize these to be the horses of Sildar and Gundren, the folks that hired you, and you recognize the blue map case here on the ground, which is currently empty, to be the map case that Gundren kept opening and looking at the map and twirling his mustache. Yeah, so they definitely. You just see like the bloody mess. The horses are dead. There's arrows filling the whole thing. All their like goods are gone. The only thing left is blood in a map case, essentially. And yes, that is everything that can be seen in that location.
dope.
Hmm.
Yes.
What did you find?
Found an empty map case.
All
Appears.
right.
I see. Let us take it back to the party and let us continue to wait for people to lick their wounds and slash or I guess wake up. I
Very good.
cannot believe you all did that, but okay. I am dealing with this now. Just speaking to herself.
All right.
Guess I'm moving back to the group here to let them know what we found. Yeah. We found a map case, everyone.
That's cool.
Does it have a map in it, or is it just like the case?
Appears just to be the case, it seems.
And you would have known that it was from the people that hired you.
Oh, it's the people who hired us. It's their map case. So
And likely their
they were
blood and horses.
probably their blood and horses as well, so they were attacked.
Yeah, but
Oh,
are
we're
there
not getting
people doing that?
paid.
Yeah.
Well, there is very much a chance we may get paid. The problem is, it appears they've run into trouble. We have not found their bodies. We have just found the bodies of the horses and their belongings.
Yeah. Where are the people?
Skull of Light?
I don't know. Is there like a goblin camp that's nearby here that might be staying at? Maybe. I don't know.
That is what I suspect.
We are not dealing with more goblins. Not while I have 3 HP.
What is an HP?
Health points.
Out of character. That's a pretty
Yeah.
solid argument.
It is. It absolutely is. I'm just being
Gotta
funny.
make your arguments in character.
On a scale of 1 to 8, how do you feel?
In character.
Seven. Like my winning record.
Can I do math?
To this end, this is a tough choice we must make. Do we press on to Phandalin with our current condition, or do we find a way to see where these goblins have gone and progress further?
Do we have contacts in Phandalin?
The T name that RTO said. I'm trying to remember it. I'm sorry. I want to say
You're good.
Trolling Away, but it's probably not Trolling Away.
Nah, it's Trelawnna.
Trelawnna. Treelawnna.
Well,
You know,
I think we should proceed.
You know.
And then
Indeed.
Second.
you were supposed to meet Sildar and Gundren, the two that hired you. You were supposed to meet them at the Townmaster's Hall.
Maybe they know more.
Then let us not tarry. It is getting, well, later. Not dark, not light, it really is just getting later. But point is, we should be on the road again, and we should try to keep an eye out. Also, we must try to make sure that we are properly protected and we do not engage in any enemies that we see again. I'm not trying to name names.
Agnes isn't awake to hear you say that.
Vantis will know because it will go into his dream.
Fanta's dreaming like I feel like someone's judging me. Oh.
My powers of judging and extend beyond the physical plane.
Thinking about it, idea. And now that I actually think about it, wait. RTO explained that he gave us an item that we could use to call him. But it said it would take him within like a day to get to us.
Yeah, it's by the end of
And
the day.
so is it quicker?
Okay.
Is it quicker to travel to Phandalin? Will we be there within a day? Then use the thing
Yeah.
to
It's
call
about
them?
2 more hours away.
Yeah, that was just me thinking out loud. Sorry.
You're good.
So yeah, this will just say. Then perhaps we should get on the road and again try to be as safe as possible once you are all ready.
Although so you're gonna go to Phandalin to try to meet the Townmaster, or because Sildar and Gundren are the people that were gonna pay you. Like Sildar is the representative of the Lord's Alliance. That's who you believe is missing up there.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
That's
he's what we
why.
thought was listening.
Yep, that's why Tessa presented the argument.
I didn't process that.
No worries. This is part of the DM's job, is to reintroduce information sometimes.
Motivation shift.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tessa just remains quiet, but she is watching everyone intently for their reactions.
Fanta still face down on the ground because no one positioned him differently.
None of us got potions?
You just see like the grass like brushing away with the breath, like the breath going like straight down to the dirt and then kind of like brushing the grass off to one of the sides.
Let's roll him over. I
Yeah.
feel guilty now. Let's roll him over.
No,
Alright.
no, he's taking a nap.
Don't disturb.
How peaceful he is.
He's
And you want to
unconscious.
just roll him over? Come on, that's bad manners, dude.
Oh. So, with all this in mind, then, we have one vote for Phandalin. She will look over to Ophelia and Lallier. Oh wait, it was Lallier. Ophelia and Urias.
Oh, sorry. I'm still hiding behind the rock. I'm a bit of a coward. Actually, no. I just have self. I have self-preservation skills. I will word it like that.
That's better. Yeah, self-preservation skills.
Jessica is just there. If anyone's ever seen like SpongeBob, she's just there, just looks up in the sky with like, these people are idiots, but they're my idiots now.
Don't call me an idiot.
She didn't say that out loud. But if you do want to get mad at her, yes, that is more than that is. You can do that. I'm not going to tell you to do otherwise.
I feel a vibe.
I don't know why you want me to, like, vote to go to the town. That's where we're going anyway.
Okay, but the vote is, do we go there now or do we go there after hypothetically getting ourselves killed?
Yo, I vote against not getting killed. Duh.
Well, we could get killed both ways. It really just depends.
Both. Wait. Who's doing all
I can't
this
see the
killing?
future. I can't see the future. As
Uh,
much as the tarot cards I have might say otherwise. I can't
I
see
say
the
we just go back to town. That's where people live. That's not where people die. People don't die in towns, right?
Sometimes people do indeed die in towns.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Possibility.
Ophelia, people die everywhere.
Well, I've only seen like one guy die, and he was in a boxing ring.
Huh.
Oh,
Is there actually anything we can do to revive Antis?
Yeah, he got disqualified.
like,
You know, lost on a technicality, I guess.
That was a technicality. Okay.
Do anything. I just got shot down with a crit.
Is there actually a way we can revive Antis, like with a medicine check or a medicine kit or something?
Yeah, you could definitely like try to wake Vantis up with like
A-
medicine
a-
check or like
a
maybe some
medicine
slaps to the
kit.
face.
Probably.
I'll walk over and I'll. Sorry, Dis will walk over, look down at Lolliet, and Lolliet. No, sorry, wrong person. Vantis, look down at Vantis,
not
and
in the
just poke them, and just use their medical walking stick and poke them.
For a session moment.
So just roll me a Constitution check. Let's see, Vantis. Let's see if you wake up from this.
Please, can I give them advantage on this? I'm assisting medical stick.
I guess that's a good
I'm
argument.
rolling the d20.
Just roll like a con save, I guess, or like yeah.
Oh
Just kind of
boy.
fudging this one.
Constitution. Roll.
Hey, Vantis
Ooh,
is up.
Oh,
No points with the stick.
did I win? Did we do it? Did we kill them?
Yes, yes, indeed, we killed them.
What was I cool?
you were super cool. They lost
Thank
on
you.
a technicality.
Totally. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yes,
Well-
they indeed lost on a technicality.
I have a feeling like you're all lying to me, but I've been bleeding out for a while. I'm gonna heal myself. Does anyone else need any healing?
I am fine,
I don't
thank
mean to
you.
intrude, but I'm kind of like half dying over here, so a little healing would be nice.
Well, let me see how many times I can actually use a spell.
Oh, please tell me you have good berry.
You've got what, like the 3 out of 7 or something right now?
Yeah, I have
I
3 out
have-
of 9.
3 out of 9.
I have-
Yeah.
I can only heal someone 2 times, so whoever's most dead, let me know.
Oh my god, guys.
I
Would be you, I
Yeah.
thought.
Well, yes, I'm kind of teetering on unconsciousness. My brain feels weird, and
you probably
I don't
need
know
to
if I
heal
should be seeing
yourself
doubles of
first.
everybody.
Or take a long rest somewhere. That might be the other thing that pushes y'all towards town, like the need for just a rest.
Curing myself, so I don't
5.
feel like I'm dying.
Yes.
Ah, much better. Who else is near death? I got
Who's
one
more
more in
near
me.
death, me or Ophelia?
Definitely you. Ophelia's at 7.
Ophelia seems fine right now.
Okay, so I'm.
She's like
I'm a bit
shrugging
woozy.
off the pain.
I would like to be a bit more alive. A bit more life into
Lean
me.
closer. Let me get a little hand on your shoulder or something. Feel the health come through you.
Yes. 4 health to you. 4 HP.
Oh,
So now we got
nice.
7 and 9. Heck yes.
That's better.
So, what happened while I was lying in a pool of my own blood? Because it looks like no one moved me, because the blood is underneath me.
Ophelia, Eurus, and Ophelia, Eurus, and Nalia bravely fought the goblins off, and we have checked a nearby campsite and saw that. Well, site campsite nearby gore scene and saw that our employers may be in mortal peril.
Or dead.
Are we not getting paid?
If we do not
That's
save
what
them,
I said.
there's a chance we will not get paid. Yes.
Hold on. Maybe I can find some tracks. Oh gosh, now I have like no money. I can't. I scavenge in the woods. I slept in the woods. I was excited to sleep in a bed.
Walker alive. That's gonna be that's gonna be our fucking D&D in joke for this game, isn't it? That's great.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go investigate the wagon. There's gotta be some tracks. I don't want to not get paid. I almost.
Someone stepped over me.
You stepped over me? What?
No,
Just
I did
left
not
me lying on the ground?
No, we did not. I poked you
The
with a
blood
stick.
puddle is underneath me. I woke up to you poking me with a stick. Did you all just leave me here? How long has it been?
It has only been an hour.
You left me lying in a puddle of my blood for an hour.
You,
I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Friendship cancelled. Ophelia's my new friend.
Part of the hour
Come
we
here,
were fighting
bro.
goblins.
You gotta hug it out now.
like,
Come on.
I'll gladly hug you. Thank you.
This is just like standing there going,
Pat.
okay then.
Well, let's go see if I can see any tracks. Maybe I could find where they went with our money. Our living, breathing money pockets.
I'm going to come with you, and oh my goodness, I'm going to come with you.
If you could stand in front of me, or preferably just wrap yourself around me, so if another arrow flies out of nowhere, I'm not, like, killed immediately.
With a very deep sigh,
I'll
leads the way.
I'll stop those arrows from killing you. But I also have to drive, so I can't actually do that.
Well, I have one human meat shield, so it's fine. Well, you're not a human, but you get what I mean.
Meat shield? I have never heard something more unappetizing.
I'll have you know, meat shields are really great when it comes down to it. I'm very small. I can kind of fit myself in places safely. It doesn't work when I'm standing in the middle of a goddamn field, but it's fine.
Very distantly, you just
places, but do the places no? Ignore me.
Very
Letting
distantly.
me commune with nature.
Very,
you
very.
know what? I'll take that. All right, what am I rolling to see if I can find any tracks? Investigation, nature.
Yeah, it'll be investigation.
Roll it at advantage. You're being assisted.
Oh, good, because I'm really bad.
Oh,
You can tell. I got a 4.
The haze of near death is still just over, like covering your eyes. You're unable to really pay attention to anything.
It looks like dirt and more dirt and some grass and some dead bodies. You know what, everybody? I've done it. They killed them here.
Dead bodies?
Well, the horses are bodies to me. Do you not consider them people?
Yeah, she talks to, like, the animals, dude. You gotta be respectful.
Thank you. To you, this may have been just a horse. To me, that could have been a good friend with a heartfelt story. And now
Did
they're
that
dead.
horse say anything before it died?
Well, it was dead when we got here. I can't commune with the spirits.
So that's a no.
The only thing
That is a
Mantis is
no.
able to investigate is the betrayal of being stepped over.
Oh god.
This this
Yep.
is
Steps over Vantis. Circle of life!
Fuck.
All you're gonna be known for, Tisa. The
I
circle
think that's
of
gonna
life.
be the title of this episode whenever I put it up on YouTube, because I want to put like a title for each one. I think Circle of Life has got to be it.
That's
Circle of life. The one healer of the group immediately shot down, as one does.
does that make an investigation check herself?
And what, do you not trust my great investigation skills? I told you that they're dead. That's like all there is to tell.
In some situations. Because in some situations, there's dead, and then there's more than dead. And we need to figure out if these horses are more than dead.
Well, they're super fucking dead. Watch, I'll kick its body. I'm sorry.
No. You misunderstand me. There's dead, and you know, sometimes things
Yeah, there can
They
be
are.
nature, alright.
and sometimes
Reality.
things aren't. Sometimes they are.
I'm a
and
very
sometimes they
simple
aren't.
person. You're speaking in these metaphors, and I respect that. I literally just almost died. I need you to speak simple.
This is gonna investigate herself, just like turning around, like head in her hand, just calm.
Let's see this investigation
Bride
check.
reference, I think.
Please be bad. Please be bad. Let's go. Come on, roll low. Damn it.
Hey.
Alright.
You can see some tracks going up around this direction. It looks as if like they dragged off bodies and even the whatever was being carried in the back of this wagon here.
Okay.
And the tracks look like they head, kind of up back this way towards the water.
Gotcha. Dissa will turn back around and wait for the rest of them to stop talking. She just
Well,
like.
you're gonna have to wait a long time, Dissa, because I can talk forever.
Oh,
Want to
yeah.
hear about my day? I followed you guys on this wagon with the promise of gold, and then something fucking shot me.
Occasionally say something that I think is really smart.
Well, if I were to be really smart, I will say, Vantis, come here. I think you must check again.
Oh, you think I'm gonna be good at all? All right, fine. I'll check again. I'll show you that I'm fucking awful at this shit.
Specifically look right, and she points out where the trail is.
I did it! It was me all along.
Yes, it was. See where the
May I-
tracks go?
To the north.
Yes. So where must me go?
They-
So where must we go?
To the north.
Yes.
All right. To the north.
Motherfucker.
To the north.
Sorry. 1 second. Sorry, everybody.
No worries.
Something is crawling down my back. Is that a spider?
Ooh.
Hopefully
I love
not.
spiders. They have
If
great conversation topics.
If it is a spider, please don't kill it. They're very helpful.
This they can be.
They are spooky.
All right.
But
Well,
they are nice.
do we wanna head north and find our paychecks?
You know, there are people attached to those paychecks, but yes, I am willing to go there. As long as you are all willing to come with.
I know they're people, but they're also money.
People, monies, I'm super in. I like both of those things.
Could
Both of
potentially
those
be a
things
pay
are the
raise.
best.
The spider circle of life.
Yeah, well, the spider's gone now.
Oh my god, did you kill it? That would have been my friend. I could have held him. I could have pet his little body, and then we could have talked about our hopes and dreams in the future. We're going north, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Northward.
For money!
Oh, because you all, as you come up here, you would see that these tracks kind of come up to the river, and then they follow the river uh, to the east. And I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end the session for today.
Okay.
Go.
Oh yeah.
And
Really good first fight.
indeed, this Lisa takes up the rear, and as everyone's walking, she just distantly under her breath says, and walks along.
Really
am
was
desperate.
under your breath. I couldn't hear it.
It's
I heard it, and it was rude.
it was. I'll just say what it is. She said
Oh.
that. None of y'all know what that means. None of y'all will know what that means.
Kencha.
Yeah.
Heck yes. I guess to finish off the session, I guess like I mentioned, we should like go around and promote like different things that we got going on and stuff. And once again, to mention, we do have a link for a GoFundMe to raise money for trans housing, which is on my channel. And if you want to share that around, like anything like that would absolutely help out. That's the main goal of this, is mutual aid for trans housing. Um, and I guess we'll just go around. Start with Lalier.
I guess. Repeat the question. I'm sorry.
If you want to promote like anything that you got going on, like.
Okay, so well, it's something that I'm just kind of working on currently. Is I'm currently putting together a collection of my poetry because I'm a poet, and that's a project I have going. Also, I have opened up like poetry commissions, so like for fictional characters, I'll write poetry. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. It's fine. I also have a TikTok. Just hit 15,000 followers on there, so go check that out. It's Paris of the Dark. Yeah.
All right. And how about you, Ophelia?
Oh, yeah. So, I don't have anything like a social media presence in any real sense. But I am running a paid Ravenloft game very soon. I've been working on it for a few months now. It is how I'm going to be able to afford rent, so hopefully I can drum up some interest. I'll post it in the chat here. So if anyone wants to play a game as me as the dungeon master, I do voices. I would have done a better like example voice, but my character in this game doesn't really have too much of a different voice than what I usually use.
Heck yes. And I honestly like I might when are you doing the Ravenloft game? Like do you have times scheduled out for that or?
Right now I'm looking at Friday evenings, but I'll be adding more Ravenloft games and more times as I start figuring out a good schedule and that sort of thing.
Heck yes. And how about you, Dissa?
Personally, I've only got some personal projects going on. I'm currently running 1 to 2 D&D games this week. Currently, probably will try running more, but at the moment, I am perfectly fine. I will say that everyone should, if nothing else, find your nearest trans creator and donate to them.
Yes.
Or I say find them. Well, find out where they live and give them money. They'll understand. But no,
Go to their
basically,
house.
basically, it's Pride Month. Everyone be safe. As a trans person myself, I can understand what it's like to just feel like nowhere is just safe, but we'll get through this together. That's all I have. I'm sorry.
No, that's great.
Help out the stream, help out the people that you know, and I guess, be good to each other or something. That phrase is copyrighted or something. So,
Alright, and yours.
Yeah, so outside of this, I run a media company that specifically supports LGBTQ plus IA creators, organizations, as well as BIPOC creators and organizations. We're actually doing a couple podcasts right now. I think Ben, you're going to be part of one of them,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Which is going to be super fun. I'll throw links to that in the chat. I also reached 1,000 followers on TikTok recently, so
Hell
yay
yeah.
for
What's
that!
your TikTok? I'll follow you.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't think I have
Oh,
yours either.
okay. Sure, I'll throw them both in the chat then in that case. Yeah, that's it. Outside of that, yeah. Definitely support trans creators and definitely support trans charities, It's Pride Month, so let's do our part.
mhm.
And how about you, Anders?
Yes. The only thing I have going on is my art. If you guys look at the art tokens for our characters, I'm the
Yes.
one who drew them. I am an artist and I'm open for commissions. And especially since I'm out of school right now, I'm getting no money. So if anyone wants character art done, feel free to hit me up on my I guess my Tumblr or just Discord. I wrote my Tumblr
Okay.
down here.
I'm gonna message you because I'm writing a new book story right now, and I'm still trying to get the character descriptions down. So I'll message you about that later. Because I don't have a steady source of income either, but I'm down to support, and I need somebody's help because Art Breeder is like, do you want white person,
Yeah.
white person with brown hair,
Is that not what
Sorry.
you wanted?
No.
black person with Eurocentric features, and that's
Hey,
basically it.
hey, you're a black person. Do you want them just to be a little lighter? I'm sorry. I'm venting
What
as my
what do you
time
mean?
as a
What do you mean
creative person
tan
doing
isn't
art.
black? That's close enough, isn't it?
Okay. Sorry. Look, if you know, you know. Okay.
And then I guess I'll finish this up. I'm gonna post I have a one shot that I'm running this Friday. It's a level 3 one shot in the Fey. I call it Fey Corruption. It's a lot of fun. It's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern on Friday. And I also have a few different campaigns that are starting up on Start Playing, and that's also gonna be like my primary means of income. And then uh, Ben being Ben on TikTok as well. Yeah, this was incredible. The technical difficulties were a bit of fun starting up, but it'll just keep getting better and better each week with that. And oh, one last thing: all the maps that you see here will be available on my Patreon, which is also Ben being Ben. And yeah, there'll be other ways to interact with this campaign through my Patreon as well. And heck yes, if anybody like any trans creators out there like want to add anything to this campaign, like feel free to reach out. And I want this to be like a community effort that everybody can feel a part of. And yeah, this was so much fun. I'm really excited to see where this is gonna go. Oh yeah,
You can also
Yeah.
find the Patreon and Twitch. Okay. So,
heck yes.
without further ado, we'll see everyone next week, if
Yep,
possible.
exactly. Next week at the same time. You all have a wonderful night. This was amazing.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
super fun.
Heck yeah.
Oh my police.
All right. See y'all later.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.